She died about an hour and a half or so right after birth. I was upset and angry with God and wondering why did he allow this to happen and this kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, these passages on the goodness of God and God's sovereign control and the fact that he is there began to flood my mind. And I began saying what I didn't feel, but that was true. And that's important for people going through grief to understand that it's not hypocritical to speak the truth despite how you feel. And I did that by faith. I did it by faith that evening. And the more I moved in that direction, the more God was able to heal my heart. I find that people who grieve or people who are going through a hard time, they want a snap of the fingers and it's all over with. They just want to get rid of it and wake up the next day. The truth of the matter, it's a process that we have to go through. God is never surprised by anything that happens in our lives. God's plan and God's purposes for me today are the same as they'll be tomorrow. God forbid, should my wife die suddenly, our children or grandchildren, something horrible happen, we have all this loss. God is not shaken by the tragedies in our lives. And so the very first thing that I would say is to change the focus and understand that God is still on his throne. God still has a plan. And we go to him and say, God, what's next? What do you want to do? Help me. I'm uncertain, but I know that you're not.
GriefShare is a support group that helps you heal from the pain of grief. The GriefShare video seminars, workbook exercises, and small group discussions give you encouragement, useful advice, and hope. If you're grieving the death of a loved one, consider joining a GriefShare group. It's the perfect place for you to make sense of your suffering and heal from your pain. Begin your journey from mourning to joy at GriefShare.